Good morning. Have a sip of tea. That is strange tasting tea. I'm not liking it. I don't know. It says honey lemon. I don't taste any honey and I don't taste any lemon. It's supposed to be an antioxidant support, immune support, mental vitality, and digestion. I think I'm going to have to make a different cup of tea because this is... I do not like it. Okay, anyway. So that was an experiment. I don't know what's in this. Okay, it's got green Robios, dandelion. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like somebody pulled stuff out of the lawn. European elderberry, and Asian ginseng. Now it's got chamomile, honeybush, lemon verbena, no wonder. Organic honey crystals, and organic lemons. It's got a lot of stuff in it. It really tastes yucky. Okay, so today let me start from the beginning here. It is, as I said, it's Tuesday, December 18th, and that means it is day 18 of Vlogmas. My name is Linda. I normally host the Joey's Scarf podcast, which is a knitting and crocheting podcast. And you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Linda Grace, and that's Linda with a Y, all one word. So I'm having an interesting time doing these Vlogmases. And one of the things I have discovered is when I carry my phone around to take video of everything or what I think would be interesting to show as part of my day, or I don't know if interesting is a strong word, but to document the day. I find that I'm seeing things that I might not have seen before, or paying attention to things that I might not have paid attention to before. For instance, this morning I was just taking a picture of the sky because it looks so pretty. And as I was holding the camera, because I'm just holding the phone steady, just focusing on the trees swaying in the breeze, and I noticed some birds starting to fly by, but I wasn't quick enough to turn the camera to catch them. But I did notice one coming, and I, turned the camera a little bit, and I was able to catch him landing on a tree and just sitting there. So I don't know if I would have noticed the birds going by or a bird landing on a tree. And then this morning, as I was looking out the window, getting set up to do this video, I saw Blacky coming through the yard and making his way through this yard. So that must be his morning path. And let me tell you, Blacky, who is a cat, in case you didn't see him in one of my last Vlogmases, Blacky was moving this morning because it is cold out, and he was not hesitating. So he zoomed by, and by the time I went out to see if I could catch him, to see where he was going, he was already gone. So then I went around to the front door to see, and I did catch him across the street. So he does have a place to keep warm across the street in the detention basin pond thing that fills up with water, where I take my end of day pictures. He's got a little hut that he hides down and keeps him warm, I think. So I think that's where he was headed. Probably had his breakfast, whoever feeds him, and then he was off to keep himself warm. So, if I hadn't been doing Vlogmas, I would have never known that Blacky makes his way through my yard every morning, and I wouldn't have seen that cute bird. So that's one advantage of, I guess, being a photographer, and not that I'm a photographer, but someone who is a photographer probably experiences that. Okay, so today I'm going to be working on my hat, and didn't get out to do the shopping that I wanted to do yesterday, so I'm going to try and do that and maybe wrap some Christmas presents so that it's not last minute. So I wanted to show you the progress I made so far on the hat, and since I'm using two skeins held together and I don't want them to get all tangly and stuff, I'm keeping them in my yarnets. I don't know if you've ever seen these, I'm sure you have, but just to keep them separated. And this is how far I've gotten. This is the 3 inches of ribbing, and now I'm doing the body of the hat in stockinette. Pattern doesn't call for stockinette, but I decided I cannot stand doing more ribbing than I've already done, so not quite sure about the colors. I don't know. They're interesting, let's say that. It's a lot of green. So if I'm looking at this hat, I would say it's a green hat. And that's not quite what I was going for, but if the size and the fit turns out okay, I think I'm going to make another one in a solid color maybe. So that's it. That's my knitting for today, what I hope to be doing today. I keep wanting to grab this tea, but it's just so awful. I can't even. So I will catch up with you later. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
We are getting ready to go out. It's about 11:30, and we're going to go out and do some last minute shopping. And maybe come back and I'll wrap some presents or something. So that's what we're up to. So we're in the car and on our way. We have a couple of stops to make, and I'll try and be sneaky and take pictures of where we are. So here it is. It's 5:45 on Tuesday, the 18th of December, the end of, for me, the end of Vlogmas Day 18. And we did go out, do a little bit of shopping, and I was very unsuccessful. We went to about 3 or 4 places, and I couldn't find what I was looking for. Now, if I would have thought about this idea 3 weeks ago, I probably could have found what I was looking for online and could have ordered it. I think it's a little late to do that. I have one more place to look tomorrow, and I hope it doesn't take up the whole day like it did today. Yeah, so that's what we did today. Had a little breakfast. Then we went out shopping to a couple of places. I didn't get very much knitting done. I got a little bit further, but not much. So I hope to spend the rest of the evening working on this. And actually, as I'm doing it, I'm liking it a little better. It's actually pretty. Yeah, so that's it for today. My partner here, I don't know where he is. But I'm sure he's going to say he would like to wish you well and say goodbye too. And we'll see you tomorrow. I think that's about it. See you tomorrow.